I'm smoking a very cheap cigarette because I barely can afford living. I have debts. I haven't been paid by this creative spaces that hired me. And I've got a lot of work to do, but at the same time I can't do them because I don't know. I don't understand myself. I don't understand what's going on this couple of days, but I've been very unmotivated. Deep down, low-key, I kind of think that I'm depressed. I hope not. I don't like self-diagnosing, but that, to be honest with you, I have that assumption of myself. And some of the points that I analyzed in my own life that has led me to have that assumption is that I just feel so exhausted every fucking day. Not even lonely. Not even lonely. Okay, maybe lonely. I don't know. But all I know is that I'm exhausted. And I thought I needed a rest. So, for a couple of days, I sleep and I wake up just to eat and then get another nap and then do a little scrolling, looking at designer bags that I can't afford, or arranging my clothes, arranging my wardrobe, picking up an outfit just to sleep again, and then just to wake up to eat fucking dinner. And then I would stay up scrolling on my phone until 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. and then I go to sleep. Once I can't help it, once my eyes is just too heavy, that's when I go to sleep. And then the next morning I'd wake up around 1 p.m. I would stay still in my bed just playing on my phone for another 2 hours until I get out of the room, eat, and then go back to bed, have my nap, waking up from that nap just to do a little scrolling again until I feel hungry, and then maybe I'd watch a movie while I'm eating again. And then after that I would continue on scrolling, I guess, and then I would eat dinner, and then I would stay up doing nothing until 4 a.m. again. And I thought I needed that. I thought that was me resting. And I did that for, 1 day, and then it became 2 days, and then it became 3 days, and then now what, a week? More than a week? I don't even fucking remember. And all those days, each day, I feel more insecure each day about my looks. And that insecurity eventually becomes this big problem in my life. Because maybe I don't know what to do with my time. Or maybe my brain just longs for a problem, and then okay, I'm gonna pick insecurity today. That's gonna be my problem. That's gonna control my emotions. I think I'm gonna let insecurity affect my emotion and then hijack my feelings and thoughts. And the saddest thing it doesn't end. I just get more insecure each day. I hate myself. I hate seeing. I think if other people saw me, here's the thing, whenever I see a mirror, I would just stop and stare at myself. And I don't have an expression. It's not like I'm disgusted with myself or have this sad face or like started crying. No. I just look at myself and lost for a couple of seconds just to come back and realize that I'm ugly. Oh God. Why am I so mean to myself? I don't think I'm ugly, you know? I never think that. I just don't feel like doing anything, and then I want to rest. But then I have this habit of scrolling through my phones, and I keep seeing all of these people, strangers that I don't know, that is probably half away from this place. They're all so pretty, and they got their life together, and they have that designer bag, and they have the money, and it's like they have everything. And I always, at the back of my mind, before this phase, I've always recognized that issue, because I've seen a lot of people talking about it, how, you know, social media makes you, I don't know, compare yourself. And at the back of my mind back then, I was like, oh, that could have been me. That's not me. Why would I compare yourself? That's so pathetic. That was me. But then turns out sometimes it just slipped, and sometimes you just don't. You don't even know it's happening. I didn't know that I was comparing myself until now. Now that I say it out loud, now that I'm talking to myself in the camera, crying, saying it out loud, saying the words out, it's like I'm admitting it. And finally, I recognized that I was comparing myself to all of these people. That is why I would wake up in the morning just to look at my wardrobe, and then started making stupid fucking Pinterest board, taking pictures of everything that I own, just so that I could, you know, put a little collage of an outfit that I could wear. If there's an occasion, I will wear it. I try to look for outfit that makes me look good, and I made it into a Pinterest collage. And I have fucking tons of it. I spent fucking 3 days, I think. I am not making this shit up. You should see it. And you know, the thing is, it's not bad. It's not bad. What I did was not bad. It's great. I love these outfits. It's the motive behind why I'm doing it. Look, wait, I have a shitty Wi-Fi. Shoot. But it's a lot. I don't like the motive behind it. I didn't do it because I love fashion. It's because I want to be validated. I need people to think that I'm pretty. Not because I want to be pretty. I know I'm pretty. It's just that I don't believe it. Because I suppose any beliefs, actually. I don't know, I'm just blabbering. This is just me inside my head. But I think believing in something is much more easier if you know that other people also believe in that truth. And if you think that nobody believes in that truth, you're not gonna believe it. Look, Look at this. Oh God, it's too bright. The phone is too bright. Fuck. Look. All of these things. Oh God, it's so much more, by the way. And I made this. This is the designer bag that I've always wanted, but I'm too broke to have it. I have an idea to sort of pierce it. It's sort of like inspired from that one guy on TikTok. I don't know why I did this, you know what I'm saying? I did this for 4 hours, 3 hours. Designing a bag that I couldn't buy. And then, you know, just before I record this video, I went out just to buy the cigarette, right? And I asked my sister to go with me because she knows how to ride a motorbike and I don't. And then so we went. And then she didn't say a word. So no conversation happens between me and my sister. So I ended up talking in my head, running a few ideas and words, and suddenly everything falls into pieces. There's this sort of like a new assumption of myself that maybe one of the reasons why I feel so unmotivated lately, like how I was just bed rotting, literally, it's probably because I yearn to have something going on. And I didn't act on it. I just sort of waited and wait. Live those days after days just to wait something to occur. Nothing happens. So just keep on waiting, killing time, delving into all of those fashion videos, watching podcasts to stimulate my brain, thinking that at least I learned something, but just to forget about it 2 days later. It's all so shallow, and still I don't know what to feel. I don't know. I talked to my friend yesterday about my new fear that I also just realized in this bed rotting, 2 weeks of bed rotting. I swear to God, I don't know how long has it been. And the new fear is that I fear that my capability of feeling things is decreasing. It's like I'm numb. It's like I became more numb each day. But I sort of see why. But this is also still an assumption about my entire, I don't know, neuro something in my brain. I don't know. And I told my friend the reason why I think that is because I feel so deeply about what is happening in the world. I care so much about what happened in Palestine. And I keep seeing the news. And I see now Iran as well. And I feel helpless. Because I want to do something but can't. I can't even live here. I can't. I mean, I don't even have money. I am surrounded by debts. I started borrowing money from my friend. So I feel like I can't act on it. And I feel so deep. I think this is what fucks me up. I feel so deep about everything that is going on. And it makes me feel so sad and so scared. And so helpless. Just to find myself 5 minutes later laughing at the stupid reels that my friend sent me, my sister sent me, or just, as I scroll, oh, I find a funny video, haha, and then another 10 scroll away, I see this tragedy again. The tragedy in my city, to the Barabaraya people, to the government, the tragedy of my country, this greedy people who runs the fucking country. And then I laugh again, and then I feel warm again because I just saw like a very cute video of a cat purring or a cat doing stupid shit. And then I would feel like that's what I would feel. And then after that I would laugh again. And then after that I would be stimulated again. Sometimes I'm aroused in the middle of all of that wheels of emotion. Not because of all of these, but like sometimes there's a thirst trap, and then I would get aroused, and then I would touch myself, and then once the dopamine sort of go away, and then I would feel empty again, and then I started scrolling again, and then once I'm tired of Instagram, I go to Twitter or X or whatever the fuck, and then I saw all these people who's angry about anything, about the little things of life, about other people's life, the way people live their life, the way people think about some things, the way people dress, the way people say their words. And sometimes some of these people are wrong as well. Some of them are it's just too much, you know what I'm saying? Everything is so busy. Everything is so and it's my habit to indulge in this thing. I can't help it. I don't know what to do with my life. Yesterday there was a question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I don't know the answer to that, so I just started asking that to everyone, so that I don't have to answer it. And then I comment a fire emoji to my ex's Instagram story. And my ex just read it, which is actually nothing. But it just made me feel stupid. I don't know why. I don't know, somehow I feel so low and small. And helpless and unmotivated and bitter and ugly and lonely. And sad and angry and clueless and stupid and sick. I've been having the flu for some days now. It keeps coming back. The flu keeps coming back. It keeps coming back to me. I want to disappear. I just want to stop. Not in a way that I want to die or end my, no. I don't know, I don't know what I want. All I know is I want to smoke again. Where did all of that ambition goes? And my room's a mess. And I still think about my angle. How my face looked like in this stupid ass camera. When I do a certain face expression, I'm afraid that you think that I'm ugly. What should I do? You know, the first reason on why I put this camera on and started talking to myself, because I want to make this video into a motivational video and put up some caption like, if you feel unmotivated and terribly sad, watch this. And then I would start talking about, hey, you gotta go on, you gotta continue, you gotta shake all of that habits. I wanted to say all of those words, and I know those words. I know what to do, but I also know that I don't want to do them. I don't know why. So I'm just here. Crying and judging myself at the same time for doing it. Sometimes interrupt myself and saying, oh my God, you're so hard on yourself. But I can't help it. And I keep thinking about how I treat others in the past. I treat some people so horribly. And all this time I thought I'm a nice person, that I'm a kind person, that I'm a smart person, talented musician. And these days I can't even touch the piano without feeling irritated, because my finger isn't trained and it's not as brilliant as it used to. And so I just leave the keyboard on, the piano on, and turn off the lights and lie in bed and scroll. And I just keep on waiting. waiting for something to happen, waiting for someone to come, waiting for a time to talk, waiting for a moment to socialize, waiting for the money to spend, waiting for an inspiration to write, to sing, to be on the stage, to be under those lights, to have that sense of purpose, to have that sense of knowing what I'm doing, to be able to laugh at a cafe and work productively at the cafe. And I can't even do that because I don't have the money to afford a coffee or a money to order a ride to get to the coffee shop. And I can't work in my room, or that is just an excuse I say to myself because I just don't want to do it. I sell myself a lot of lies, and I keep doing that to myself. I deceive myself, and I still don't know why. Right now I think that I'm being poetic, but it's not. Nothing's poetic out of that, out of the things that I just said. I think the truth is, I'm okay with myself being hard on myself. Maybe that's how I know that I exist. Oh, shitty cigarette. Look at this. This is the only cigarette I can fucking afford these days. I don't even know what I'm smoking. This poverty right now is good for my lungs, but bad for everything. I don't smoke a lot anymore, but it's still for the wrong reason. I didn't do it because I love myself or want myself to be healthy. I do it because I can't afford it, because I don't have choice. I don't have choice. But I know I'm not alone. And it terrifies me to know that I'm not alone. Feeling this. Navigating life alone. Collectively alone. It terrifies me. How closed off I am. I can't even talk to my closest one. I talk to my phone. I talk to my future self, who couldn't have a direct effect on me. I talk to whoever watching this video, because I know at least there's no fear in opening myself up in this anonymous account. And I keep saying that I make this channel for my future self or my future children, or I don't know. Maybe I make this account to get an attention, to hope someone will say, hey, you're not alone. For someone to validate that I'm not alone. Or for someone to say, hey, hang on there, you'll be fine. A stranger. Or anyone who is far. I cannot say this to anybody who's close because I'm afraid they see how weak I actually am. Oh, look, you know, this always happens in the middle of my sadness. There's this one friend who keeps on sending me reels. And sometimes it helps me, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm not truly alone, but sometimes it makes me feel like nobody truly knows me. What is this? Anyway, I'm probably gonna go just to turn off the lights and to lay down in my bed and scroll until 6 a.m. and I'd sleep just to wake up at 2 p.m. and then I'd take a shower and started looking myself in the mirror, picking an outfit because I have a rehearsal tomorrow night, and that is the only thing that I'm looking forward to now. So it burns. Is this how it feels to be alive? Is this my way to know that I'm alive? Is that why I consciously choose this? Did I even choose this? Did I make this option? I think I did. Not just blame everything on the sadness. I did choose to just stay in the bed and do nothing for 2 weeks, 1 week, 11 days, whatever. Okay, I want to make a promise. After I turn off this video, instead of turning off the lights and live the same life, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna wash my face. I'm gonna drink water. I'm gonna clean my room and work to finally work on that song, finally doing what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I feel nauseous again. Okay, I think I'm really gonna go. want to go. I don't want to. Oh God, I gotta go. I will try to fix this. I will try to face it and to finally take responsibility.